hoping that we make it. Pray we stay awakened. Shooting stars we chasing. The space we make so sacred. Calling all my nations. Positive affirmations. Living in abundance. Thankful for what's coming. Hoping that we make it. Pray we stay awakened. Shooting stars we chasing. The space we make so sacred. Calling all my nations. Positive affirmations. Living in abundance. Thankful for what's coming. Dollars falling. These crypto bags they calling. We all in, but you ain't heard the calling. Can't see what's upon us. The dawn of something life changing. You your own savior. If you're doing evil, change it. They falling off like Jenga. The anger, love is like a stranger. They come at different angles. We stay with them halos. Them contracts we just say no, thank you. We awaken now when we barely getting started. Drums going dumb, filling up my lungs with chronic. I feel pain for all those who fell off and went demonic. Evil system haunted. I feel like we in a gauntlet, but we done activated like we all some shamans. Hoping that we make it. Pray we stay awakened. Shooting stars we chasing. The space we make so sacred. Calling all my nations. Positive affirmations. Living in abundance. Thankful for what's coming. Hoping that we make it. Pray we stay awakened. Shooting stars we chasing. The space we make so sacred. Calling all my nations. Positive affirmations. Living in abundance. Thankful for what's coming. But we winning those. Cycles changing in our favor now. We exposing them and suddenly they all shaking now. Told them how to get to them bags. We had to break it down. Get your finances in order. Know there's no new world order. Band together, no more border. Slashing demons like we Yoda. GMOs in the soda. Make your energy lower, lower. Too much high fructose in they soul. Shoot you up when you was born. Now you children of the corn. They did it, how they doing it? How we doing it? No, we going. How they flowing it? No, I did this, we be showing it. I just going tippy-toeing it to the top. No, we blowing this, took the pot. All aboard the rocket ship, we blasting off. I hope you got your ticket, got a seat, we taking off. Please buckle up, have a blast, we blasting off. I told you that we going, you ain't believe me, you falling off. Media lies manipulating you, they trolling you, ayy. Please take the red coin, wake your ass up, oh it's too late. See you at the mansion, castle, y'all party, we steak and bake. Big bass staking, big bass baking. Finally touchdown, I don't see you, you ain't make it. Hoping that we make it, pray we stay awakened. Shooting stars we chasing, the space we make so sacred. Calling all my nations, positive affirmations. Living in abundance, thankful for what's coming. Hoping that we make it, pray we stay awakened. Shooting stars we chasing, the space we make so sacred. Calling all my nations, positive affirmations. Living in abundance, thankful for what's coming.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Okay, Rye Guy's on the beach. What beach are you at, son? You're muted.
Oh, sorry, it's muted, boys.
Turn your phone sideways.
There you go.
That's us. That's Manifest
better?
Destiny.
Dude, I love your island, Rye Guy.
He's got the Yeti
Yeah,
with the coffee.
Rye Guy Island down here. For sure.
Nice.
Is that coffee?
Congrats on your pop cat, man.
Oh yeah, it was a good thing that I got out of that pretty quick.
Are those palm trees? Where are you?
He cashed out real quick.
I'm in Playa del Carmen.
Yo, that's dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's like a video game.
If it's windy, just let me know. I can mute myself, but I was just heading down to the beach.
Oh, he was just headed down to the beach. He was just
Casually.
simply casually headed down to
Yeah.
the beach.
This freaking dude.
We got some great
Nice.
prices on property down there, man. I got a buddy of mine who lives right outside of Playa. He's trying to convince me to move, but I'm scared of the cartels.
But Trump fixed the cartels. But we got
You'll be
Wishing by
fine, Kobe.
XRB Bags. Thank you, sir, for all the music throughout the years. We got GDLT on deck. We got Nerdy 90X or X90. We got Bloominati 589, otherwise known as your favorite uncle, Uncle Buster. Rye Guy on the beach in paradise. Fuma Boys repping the Fuma Monsters. Island Ghost Stephanie, what up? And our Texas ambassador, Diamond Hand. Welcome to Coffee Time. A live community chat. You can join too. Find the link. Click the link. There's room for one more. Let's go.
Let's
Morning,
go.
Run it. Let me turn this down.
Actually, like he on an island somewhere too.
How is everybody? Happy Sunday. What a great week.
For real.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what up?
Good. Thank you, Steph. Good. Thank you. We're just chilling. We're on the beach, apparently. You know what I mean?
Good, Rye Guy. I'm a little jelly.
Yep.
Not a beach, that's the island.
That's all.
Yeah, I got that. Got the mango Patron going in the Yeti.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Mango and Patron is dangerous, bro.
Coffee cup.
That's
What do you
like
think you
juice.
are?
It is like juice. It ain't
Going to the fucking beach, drinking out of Yeti cups. Like what? Bro, we're supposed to be in the dumps. Come on. Don't raise your consciousness quite yet.
If this happens with $2 XRP, just think what happens with $5 XRP.
Yeah.
Bro, I got
That's-
the fake
that's
Yeti. I got
Yeti.
the Walmart Yeti. I want to be like you, Rye Guy. I want to be. But I'm stuck in space.
You're almost there, man.
That's all good. Is it still windy or no?
No, you never.
No,
been
it's
windy,
fine.
bro. Yeah, you've been
It was
good.
fine the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it's like you got noise cancellation on the wind or something.
I thought
also-
you said that it was windy.
Can we
He's a-
comment on GDLT's massive fucking beard? What is going on here, bro? You got a little grays in there. You got sparklers. That's beautiful. Welcome to Coffee Time.
What are you hiding in the car so nobody can hear you talking all your crypto stuff? G?
Exactly.
Yes.
Sometimes they hear me outside of the car and they'll knock on the window and they're like, "Hey man, do you have some like deep reds? Do you happen to have some deep reds? You know, they're itching."
Please, sir. Some more deep reds, please, sir. I need some tickers.
Just shoot me some cryptos, man. Just tell me.
Hey, it's on
time,
my
guys.
t-shirt.
Some
right?
props,
Everybody.
everybody.
It's on my t-shirt.
That's right,
Pretty
G.
sick down here.
A Rye Guy,
It was,
I believe Mexico real estate. I believe they're taking crypto. Some of the realtors are taking crypto as well. So if you're looking for property, they are taking
Yeah,
crypto.
I'll definitely consider it. It's so nice down here.
You're on the
JB,
dark
I'm in my
side.
5th year living in Mexico. I haven't needed to dodge bullets once. Come on down, Fuma. Come on
Thank
down.
you, JB. Thank you.
Turn the camera off of America.
Mexico is going to be part of the U.S. very soon.
I feel pretty safe down here. We we went into Playa del Carmen, and we came back later. Went to the most fire restaurant I've ever been to in my life. It was so good. And we were a little bit drunk, so we got off the Colectivo a little bit early. And it was the wrong stop, so it was a security gate for the resort. And like the first thing you see is like fully automatic, like machine guns and shotguns. And I was like, oh shit, this is some serious times right now. I was like, what do we do? And they went and got the manager. They checked our bracelets and stuff. They escorted us on a golf cart back down to the resort. So felt good after that, but they don't fuck around down here, that's for sure.
Yeah, they drive around like that. They drive around with the machine guns and stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, serious business.
We in it.
I'll go back down to the beach for a minute, and then I gotta go check in. I'll be watching, just chilling in a cabana, so.
In a cabana.
Eating some tacos and sipping some Patron.
Nice.
Awesome, my guy.
Hey, Bagman, call me crazy, but I'm thinking the next moon party should probably be in Playa del Carmen. Just call me crazy.
You're crazy.
Crazy, my friend. The Gulf of America.
I have a feeling the next moon party is going to be in the Philippines.
Dude, that's a fucking dream. That is straight AI dream right there, bro.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean,
Shallow
it's
waters too, you know.
Making me so homesick.
That's just crazy
Nice.
town, dude. That's
XRP,
fire,
baby.
bro.
XRP.
Let's go.
I'm going to the beach today now. Now you guys.
I was like,
I know,
wanna
man.
join, right?
I want to stay and just do this all day, but y'all gonna force me to go to the beach.
There's a
Dude,
resort
today's a
back
good
there.
beach day.
This one over here is like, that one's like the 6-star resort. We need at least $5 XRP for that bitch. But I'll take the 5-star. 5 stars back there, so we're good. We're golden.
Nice.
Fucking peasant. You're stuck with 5 stars. I love it. Damn,
That's
bro.
right. Everyone holding Bitcoins at the 3-star resort, so fuck those guys.
He straight skipped America. We're from Canada to Mexico.
For real, you just bypassed the whole thing. Like, no.
He straight bypass flyover country. Let's go. Welcome to Coffee Time, live community chat. We talk crypto, we talk XRP, we talk Red Pill, and you can join too. There is a link going to be placed in the chat. I suggest you click it.
I thought you already dropped that link. We
I'm
started
trying
with a full
again, bro.
stack deck.
We're
today
trying to
on
get us
Coffee
back.
Time.
We're one short. We're one short of
It's
a
all good.
full
It looks
deck.
good with 9 though. Once you get that 10th one, it fucks it up. But 9,
fucks it up.
everybody's big. We might just lock it down to 9. What? Shout out to my son Jack. Jack's Attack. I got a short. He's creating a couple.
Oh, this is good.
Short. No, this is the new one he just sent me.
Oh.
With Fuma Boys. Ready? Let's run it.
No, bro.
I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see. Then I'm a motherfucking PIMP.
Yeah,
That was so good.
I'm jumping out. I gotta head up to the room and grab some cigars.
All right, Ryan. Have a good
I
one.
don't want to hear all that.
I got a lavish. I've already been. Later, right guy.
Right,
Later,
guy.
Ryan.
I got to go up to the room and get some cigars. Right, your ass.
Getting them flowers.
Yeah. Get that caviar too.
Getting the
While you're at
jeter.
Jeter.
There ain't
Jeter
no
time.
Tex-Mex. There ain't no Tex-Mex there, bro. Fuck no.
Back
What
then,
is it?
Ninja Buna Queen smokes us those fucking Jeters. Diamond infused, man. She's like, anything diamond infused, that's what I'm smoking.
I can feel it. G's got something to say. What do you got, G? Go ahead, bro.
Oh, what's up? Yo, shout out to everybody. Much love, y'all. Yeah, the crypto summit was interesting, huh? Like, man, like we had Brad Garlinghouse on the same table. Like, how much more do people need to see? Like, Brad Garlinghouse was at a table with like all those like central banks that one time when he did like a presentation, like shoulder to shoulder with like all these European banks, and then like now you have him like what 6 seats away from DJT, right? And sitting at the top corner like of that triangular shot that they had there. That was interesting. It almost like guides your eye to Brad Garlinghouse, even though he's kind of out of the picture because you're looking at Trump most of the time if you're like a normie. But like, you have Brad Garlinghouse and the Chainlink founders shoulder to shoulder twice in like the past couple of months,
Right.
doing selfies at the crypto ball and now sitting next to each other in that table. So it looks like XRP and Chainlink are going to have like a very big impact on the plan of like what's going to be going down here. And
Most
if Chainlink's going to succeed, that means Ethereum is going to succeed, and they're accumulating Ethereum. So on the key, the golden key, that little like that FIFA thing that they had, that whole situation too had like some Ethereum logo stuff on it.
Bro, that was like the Mission Impossible, like occult nuclear submarine fucking 4-way like magic key. It was like a key from the Vatican. That shit was
totally. It was like a skeleton
key.
And dude, the whole purpose of that thing is about interoperability, like the interconnectiveness, like the wheel that the trophy is called like Ezekiel's wheel. And it's about like, it's basically a metaphor for interoperability, right? Not having to change what you are, but making it seem like there was like, there's layers to it, right? So with the banks, we're changing from within the system, right? So it's going to still seem like it's that, like they've said before, not many people are going to probably even know that they're even using blockchain. They're just going to notice a better payment experience.
Right.
Right. At the end of the day. So we're seeing how it's like kind of like shaping up in that direction. And we're seeing Trump kind of starting to back off a little bit from BTC. Right. There's like that meme with Michael Saylor, like, covering his eyes when, DJT says hold Bitcoin, or, at least that's what they say. I don't know. Right. So it's like,
Who the hell
Trump
knows?
doesn't necessarily back it up. Really. He's just saying, hey, that's what the fans of Bitcoin say, is never sell your Bitcoin. Right.
Brad was
He
sitting
doesn't
next
want to
to
say,
Satoshi.
I'm saying never sell your Bitcoin.
Brad was sitting next to Satoshi.
Yeah, there you go.
But it will, Ruth.
But it will, Ruth. Exactly, man. So, and then some people with the FIFA stuff, they love the Algorand connection there too. So Algorand,
that's fire,
Algorand's
bro.
been looking really bullish, man. That DREC alliance is getting real,
I'm telling
man.
you.
Like that is,
Yep.
those are chosen ones right there in that DREC alliance.
100%. Yep. DAG is on there too. Constellation is on that alliance. So
Yeah, DAG is one of the cheaper ones. Casper, Rose, the Oasis protocol, Hashpack, Bank Social has been a fun one for the Blue Crew recently at 000s.
Bobby
But yeah,
T.
so it's that whole crypto summit had a lot to it. Obviously, the prices didn't do whatever, but like, okay, they want to keep giving us discounts or like treading lows on historical lows on some of these cryptos. We'll take it.
They're saying the trophy was a XPR, the World Cup trophy, Proton.
Oh man, yes, let's go. It's all connected. All of them are involved, man. All of them. Those are the chosen ones,
bro.
anything to do with Ethereum, Casper can take over. Because Casper is basically the next evolution of Ethereum. That's why it's named Casper.
Yep. You could also say Stellar's logo is kind of like the that trophy too.
We're trying to stake some of it now.
Bishop,
I see everything,
Thomas.
Kuma. I see everything.
$10 cash out. Appreciate you, Bishop.
And Uphold knows something's coming, man. Allowing people to get staking rewards now again. That's great. Like at least for the normies, like you can get better staking deals elsewhere. But like if you just like using Uphold, that's great that they're opening that up, and hopefully Coinbase does that very soon too.
Me and
I need to
Uphold
bring them debit cards back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Me and
I can't
Uphold had a
believe-
mean breakup because I was calling him out
Totally.
about the Trump meme, and now it's dumped, and no one is taking responsibility or accountability for hosting shitcoins on their centralized platform, when their whole point of a centralized platform is to protect investors from shitcoins. So it's like very counterintuitive.
Bro.
I think it's because it's like the DeFi side of it, though. Like, You know, everyone wants everyone wants like the openness and not control, where all that's falling like on the networks themselves. So I think it's going to fall under DeFi, and then, you know, people are going to have to use their own discernment on this stuff, dude. But ain't no newbie coming in here, hopping on First Ledger out the gate buying memes, bro. Like, it takes a level of even knowing how to get them, you know.
Yeah,
they could get the ones on the exchanges, but yeah, you got to know what the fuck you're doing to touch a meme.
That's kind of dying out too.
Yeah, it is, man. It's nothing's going on, bro. It's like, I mean, even if you're an influencer, like,
It's how we start going into
you literally have to
utility,
switch
you know?
them out and go meme after meme after meme after meme, and it's just a joke, bro. Like, I'm down to build, you know, a project, but not.
Well, shit, we already went through that phase with the airdrop craze, the IOU token craze. It's basically the same shit.
That's right. We went through. I remember I invested a lot in like the nodes. You know, I spent a lot of money on nodes, just trying to catch something. You know, Gala's probably the best node I've ever bought, hands down. But I still bought 4 or 5 other ones, if not more than that. You know, so you got to try everything. You know,
See what sticks.
see what sticks, bro. You only need one to stick, bro. I mean, honestly, if anything stuck, you're it's gonna change your life. So
that's actually a very profound statement, because that's very true. You only need one. You don't need like all of them to go. You only need one to go.
Like, that's why it's like the big 6.
Yeah.
Really, it's the big 10. I would never argue with someone that liked Algorand about which is better, bro. It's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're all part of it. Like, and my thing is, like, even with the XPR talk, XPR is the only one that looks more complete because they have all the coins there. But he was still in with XLM. He saw what they're doing. It's all tied together. But every other system, it's always something open about it. Like, they're going to finish their fucking thing they're creating with partnerships. Nobody knows the whole picture, though. When you put everything together, it's already fucking done. The whole picture, right? It's just like, we're just not exact on. We know XRP is working, Ripple's working with a bunch of people. We don't know how Codius is going to be involved, but they know. You know what I'm saying? Just get it. Just get them. It's all going to, like he said, Chainlink. Yeah, Chainlink's been in the end, bro, for forever.
Sounds like we might have been right on that XRP one.
I know you think.
Jolly time.
Maybe, man.
Staylor looked like an addict looking for his fix while sitting there all twitchy.
Bro, isn't that crazy?
all
Straight
gacked
twitchy,
out,
bro.
bro.
Like, that's straight like addict shit right there. Someone asked about XLR. XLR is fire.
Fire.
There's the bridge of bridges.
Boom. That was Richard Gilliam. There you go, bro. There you go. Beautiful. Welcome to
Love
Coffee
it,
Time,
so.
everyone. Join the show. Links in the chat. I don't want to remind you. Do it now. There we go.
And then you got David Sachs kind of, I guess, trying to lessen the hype of the strategic reserve. He's like, well, you know, they're just the top 5 by market cap, so that's the only reason we added them, right? And I was like, that's wrong. They're not the top 5. You got stable coins that are part of the top 5 that maybe you could have decided to be strategic reserves. You got BNB, Binance, that's part of there that you could have decided, right?
Yeah,
But no,
8
you
is like
decided
8 or 9. It's not top 5.
Right. And XRP, they pushed XRP into the top 3, possibly intentionally, so it could be for sure part of that strategic reserve already from out the gate, right? But it would be, you know, muddied with Solana and ADA, I guess. But, you know, those cryptos are good too. But, you know, it's like you had other choices to be part of that strategic reserve. But, you know, David Sachs was trying to like pass it off like it was nothing, you know.
I see rich people.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait for that Ripple case to be. It's so done. It's this. They really want some catalyst or some special announcement to show that this is going to be what helps crypto lead the way in the US with the biggest crypto company that is out there. You know how Trump's going to hype it up, right? It's going to be fantastic. You're only going to want XRP. We're going to make a lot of good deals with Ripple, and they're going to be the biggest crypto company in the world. They already are. They already have a global presence, global offices. Tell me other crypto companies that have that to the scale that they have, in the billions upon billions of dollars. This is an amazing company. Brad Garlinghouse has been doing a lot of great things. I want to introduce America here to Brad Garlinghouse. Congratulations, Brad. And then, it's game over. It's game over.
They still call it Ripple.
Nobody else
Ew.
can do.
Yeah, keep
Dude,
talking about
if the
you out,
president
bro.
were to say, if he were to call XRP Ripple, and then it didn't matter whether you call XRP Ripple or not anymore, even though people are so, we definitely want the difference to be known because of regulations and just, no confusion. But if they want to use that as a short name for XRP, go ahead. Like, as long as it's legal and as long as it's not a security, I don't care. We could call it Ripples. Like,
I think by doing that, though, once they went XRP, what year did they do that? I don't know. They did, 2019? They separated it, but I think that was because you're honestly protecting the name. They could talk some good shit that we like and use Ripple, but the average Joe Blow would never put XRP on Ripple. And I think that was a big reason why they did that.
Right.
Because I bought Ripple in 2017. I didn't know what the fuck XRP was. I bought Ripples, and but if you think about it, even when we showed the subway, the underground, all tatted up with Ripple shit everywhere, you're like, dude, that's masterful. The average Joe Blow is going to work. Don't be late for the train. I'm going to be late for the train. And they walk by all these Ripple
They buy
ads.
Ripple stock instead of XRP.
Yep, or Ripple stock.
What's this Ripple? And they get Ripple stock instead of Zerbs.
There's a pop song right now that's a big subliminal for Ripple. It's literally called Ripple. So there's a pop song that's playing on like major rock stations here in LA that's like getting replayed, called from this band called Good Neighbors, right? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? But maybe State Farm Ripple connection there. But their song is called Ripple. So Ripple by Good Neighbors is out. And the song is kind of fun if you're just a Ripple fan, and the way that the chorus always says ripples and everything. It's but the subliminals are out there for like everyday people just getting used to saying the word Ripple or hearing the word Ripple. The movie Spirited, right? That Christmas movie. Do you want to make a ripple, ripple, ripple? Right? So
the only one
it's out there, man. They're getting people prepared to like be very familiar with what's about to go down.
Even the XRP army that like focuses on like riddles and stuff, they only bring up the one with Wade Ripple and Ember Lumens, the cartoon.
Yeah, that's a great one too.
But they don't even bring up the Spirited one, which is the fucking precursor. Like that one's huge. That's like the jesters and the
dude. Another one, Dune. The whole reason Dune is back in like relevant again, right? Like they've done Dune stories before, right? So why do they do it now? Oh yeah, we have a company that's basically going to make you thirsty for liquidity. We're about to go into like freaking a dry ass market where you're going to be desperate for liquidity, apparently, and XRP is going to be the freaking savior of that. You're going to respect the drops of water. You're going to respect it, right?
Who's the Baron?
You have cars with the XRP logo on them now. You have the Polestar car that has an XRP logo on it. You got a Kia car that has an XRP logo on it. You got a Hyundai car that has H-bar headlights. Like, it's pretty freaking awesome.
Who's the Quizar Tatarack if we're talking about Dune?
David Schwartz.
Okay.
David Schwartz.
I am your Duke.
Remy.
Atreides is probably Baron. Baron Trump is like Paul Atreides or something.
What's up,
Remy on deck. What's up, pimp? What do you got, son? You got something?
You said Remy, not
and
Lemmy.
I kind of like piqued my interest with the whole ETC announcement this week. It's just, I mean, there's a lot to say about it. You guys pretty much said most of it. But what kind of struck me was just the fact that they got that Sachs just straight up lied. Like, you know, anybody who knows anything about the space knows that he lied several times. Like GDLT said, he was talking about he didn't even get, you know, he started that whole thing about the 5 that were 1 through 5, and that was so dumb. He said so many things I thought were just so disingenuous, and it's like it kind of gave me a little bit of a Gary feel for a second. Like, damn, I hope that this guy isn't just some way out psyop. I know it's kind of like probably totally not that, but it just kind of, I don't know, I didn't feel it was so great.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to say we just added them because they're the top 5.
Yeah, yes, Adam, because they're top 5. He said a few things that were kind of like, he hasn't really said anything direct anyway, and I know there's a big game going on, but the game just seemed like it got deeper and further away, even though it probably didn't do anything. And if you look at it, the liquidity and everything that Ripple, you guys got me saying Ripple, XRP stands for is all in place, all the banks, all the foreign, you know, entities, the, you know, the case getting settled, and stablecoin legislation, everything's in place. But that thing kind of threw me off. It just put like a weird vibe. But I know a lot of people say it was a great thing, and I do understand their logic. It was just, to me, it's just kind of like is whatever.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, they're playing. It's like they're playing a poker game. They remember XRP was like outside of the top 5 before, right?
Yeah.
Before the election, and then inauguration. So like, I think there was something to it where they made sure that XRP was going to be in the top 5, so it would be listed in the default strategic reserve. And then, you know, of course, like, I don't know why they keep doing this with Ripple. I'm just ready for them to just go into the era of like, you know, we're not trying to hide this anymore, right? Like, that's what it felt like. David Sachs is just like playing that role again, where he's like, okay, don't mention Ripple, or don't like act like XRP is special or anything like that.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm talking about. Exactly, you hit it. I think it was just the whole like NDA, like it's still on. You know, like I thought it was going away. And it's like it's still on. That's all. But otherwise, gentlemen, I'm doing well. Looking forward to that moon party, the bag man, and
you coming, Remy?
Oh hell yeah, I'm in Houston, man.
Let's
people
go.
telling me to come here, so I bring them over there. I go to Austin regularly, dude. I love that place. I love Austin. It reminds me of a better Bay Area or something. I just love Austin.
Let's go, bro. You got to teach us about it. We got to do shit. It's gonna be fun.
What do you got on Tex-Mex? What do you know about that?
Well, I'm going to say this. I'm from San. I mean, I spent 99.9% of my life in, you know, in San Francisco, and then like 0.1. I'd say that everyone in my family is, no offense to Texas, but dude, California Mexican food is still, bar none, the best ever.
So they can't fuck with us. Can't fuck with us, can they?
No. The best what we do is we get San Diego. There's a San Diego couple that has a burrito stand, and it's nothing like Bay Area, like, you know, a Mission Street and in that SFC. But the San Diego's different, but it's good. It's closer to what we're used to, so I like it. So we go out there. But on Tex-Mex, I like it. My family's always talking, when they eat it, they always talk about, you know, the Bay Area Mexican food. So
and the best ones are always from a food truck.
Yeah.
Out in South San Francisco.
Bro, I rock the carne asada with no extra fluff, no like rice or guac or nothing, just straight carne asada burrito from Adalberto's here in Cali. That's the fire shit. And that's just some peasant ass, garbage ass fucking Mexican food from a garbage ass restaurant, but it's not garbage. It's just quick.
No, it's how they make it, man. I don't know
Adalberto's
what
is on fire, bro. Yeah.
It is real, dog.
The Tex-Mex is super good. Not to put anything, but it's just different. It's just different. It's all palate. You know?
There was a truck that used to go to. It was called Jessica's, It's probably like the best Mexican food ever, but it was bomb. And you can tell the difference between like some people use like a gyro base where they have like the meat on the wheel and they cut it off like that, and then some people just cook it right on the top. So there's different ways, but yeah.
They're not pressing their own tortillas either, man. You're missing out.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I really want to try? I want to try the blue corn tortillas. I just want to try it one time.
Hey, there's that place in San Diego. Have you guys been to that Mexico town in San Diego, and they got all those restaurants down there? So good. Every place is good down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, shit, you just hop across the border, get some street tacos real quick. Like, that's so close. San Diego's so close to TJ.
I'm all about the sauces and stuff.
Yeah. I've never been a radish head, bro, but those, you got to have them radishes.
Yeah.
And that fresh lime with that shit, the street tacos, it's over, bro.
For sure. Yeah, I always eat my radishes. Those are good.
You got to bite into the jalapeno and then take a bite of your taco.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
That's how you do it.
Man, you guys need to shut up.
I miss that, man.
You been hungry?
Yeah, you shut up.
You're gonna say, I gotta go piss. You're really gonna go eat?
Yeah, we're gonna eat street tacos. Yeah. Let's go.
Drives out to the restaurant.
Yep, loaded with cilantro and that fine diced white onion. Can't fuck with it, dude.
Pico.
Ooh.
Hey, how do you guys feel about daylight savings time? I mean, personally, I'm cool with it. I don't really want them to change it, but it's just kind of one of those weird questions.
Need that hour back.
I think it was bullshit from the gate. It was supposed to be some farmer's almanac shit for harvesting, and they kept it. That's what I think was bullshit. And I think it's kind of dumb to. And it's like, who the fuck are you changing time and shit? Like what?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you hear about these red pill concepts about like the Lord of Time, the God of Time, Kronos, and time just imprisons us, and we're fucking sheep, and so time itself is fucked. If you're a conspiracy theorist, you know what I mean? So
that's crazy too, because a lot of the clock in system is like Kronos.
Yeah,
when you clock in.
So time itself is fucked, bro. We shouldn't even worry about that.
The Oracle product, Kronos. You're right. The Kronos timekeeping.
We should just throw our clocks away.
You know, another thing is that they've done it so many times, and then they mess with the calendar to the point that no one knows what time it is or what day it is.
Yeah.
Oh right.
But Berserker,
what time?
How you gonna meet appointments? How you gonna make appointment? I'm not gonna do shit. I'll do everything on my time.
And if you want to go really down the rabbit hole, the reason why they do that is because they don't want people finding out that they just added 1,000 years to history that doesn't even exist.
You're right.
That's why if you look at any kind of old
Dark Ages
coins, they added the I and the X to everything, which it's all bullshit.
Hey, you know what's kind of bullshit too is what Nerdy just said about the calendars. It's just so. And all those Riddlers using different dates. I kind of don't dig that too much because there's like 7 calendars I think they're using, so it just fits their agenda for the day, and it doesn't come to pass.
Yeah.
A lot.
Daylight savings is lame. Yeah, it's like high fructose corn syrup versus cane sugar. Like it's why do we use it and not the rest of the world? Like what? Yeah, stupid. But yeah, no, it's weird though because like. What's even crazier, Remy, is that Musk literally is like, he was given, like somebody like cocked and locked a pistol and gave it to him as like a toddler. Like, he's like on Twitter asking us what we think about him changing time. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
What is happening here? Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he's got the loaded gun for sure. And I don't know what to say about him. There's a lot of good things and there's a lot of strange things.
Yep. What about his evil satanic witch mom? What about that? What about all the symbolism? Yeah.
He dressed up as Satan on freaking Halloween.
And he's always throwing up his triangle too, man. His little Illuminati gang signs. I mean, so does Trump too. It kind of trips me out. I don't know. Or should I say Bluminati? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, man, but he's just straight up talking with the, like angled out.
Yeah, shit's too strange. Nothing's been answered.
It is.
Who are
It's
these
too
people?
weird.
Who are these people?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The problem. It's the. All right, go ahead, Diamond Hands.
Yeah, before I forget, Remy had a question. What is the Moon Party VIP all include bags?
Everything. Show ticket, VIP Sunday, gift package.
All right.
The homie hookup.
Is everybody getting there kind of early, like on Friday or Thursday or anything like that?
We're all gonna come to your house first, and then we're gonna from your house we're gonna
You
go.
can come over to my house. I'm in Houston, you know.
Dog
Yeah,
pile.
you guys are all welcome to hang out, and then like.
How you getting to Austin? You gonna drive?
Yeah, and I'll drive too in my truck.
Well,
I got
fucking blue
room in the-
crew caravan, bro. From
It'd be
Austin,
sick,
Houston
man.
to
I have
Austin.
What's that? A couple hour drive or what?
Yeah, it's like 2 hours, but the drive is awesome, dude. You take this, it's like the best drive in Texas, I think, from here. I do like next week I'm going to Dallas, but this week I love going to Austin because the drive is it's like picturesque and
nice.
You know, they're all thanking God for everything. You know, it's just one of those good things, you know.
Are the roads really straight, or do they actually have some curvature to it?
No, there's a lot of curvature. There's a lot of roads that bring you into like highways, and I mean, Jess could totally tell you. You know, it's pretty. Texas is badass. I can't get over it, dude. It's just an awesome place.
Yeah,
I love the Bay Area and Northern Cal, but it's a lot different, way different out here. It's really cool. I mean, I really like it.
We were actually looking at Houston, but Austin had all the cool spots, like as far as throwing a show.
Houston, I live in North Houston in the Woodlands, which is kind of like, I don't know if you know Marin. Well, I always think you're from Sacramento, Bags, but I know you're from Las Vegas. Let's see, it's like
I was born in Cali, raised in Vegas.
Okay, you know Marin County, just across the bridge.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Woodlands is like where people want to live, kind of, but also Conroe and Spring right around it. A lot of good places all over Houston. Just super hot, man. So hot.
Marin County is where all the CEOs and actors live.
Yeah.
A bunch of famous folks.
Bro.
I went to
dude.
I auditioned for a Burger King commercial. I had to go to Marin.
Did you?
Yeah, I was hella young.
What was
Did they have like, was it like a triple Whopper or what was it?
Yeah, it was the Whopper.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, it was like speed auditions, and I was like, what's going on? They're like, next.
Oh, that's cool.
What's going on?
Yeah,
bro, they use like some random shit in their commercials. They're like, to make cheese stringy and cheesy, they put like Elmer's glue in it and like fucking a bunch of shit, dude.
I learned about I joined my first, well, when I was growing up, vitamin companies was a big thing, right? You had Herbalife, and you had I was in USANA. I was part of a USANA crew, but over there we had a bunch of meetings in San Jose, and we would just go there and we would talk about different marketing schemes and all that. That's how I actually got into business, and that's where I was introduced to Jim Rohn. Someone gave me a CD of Jim Rohn, and I started through there.
Wow.
But yeah.
It's like AG1, that new shit that like everybody's pushing. That shit tastes
Monavie.
just like Herbalife.
You guys remember Monavie?
Yeah,
Monavie was the freaking the grape juice or whatever.
Yeah,
that was a scam.
Acai berry.
Yeah, the acai berry.
berry.
So bullshit.
Hey, what time frame were you in Australia and then hopped back over to Cali?
I was in Australia I was only there for about 90 days. And then I came back, but I think it was around 2016-ish. Yeah.
90 days is a long time.
It was cool. There's a lot of bats where I was, but it was a nice place. Honestly, I wouldn't mind living in Australia. It just seems really just like you're kind of just stuck because everyone lives on the coast. No one really lives in Australia. Everyone just lives on the coast of Australia.
In the bushes.
Yeah. Well, if you go in the middle, that's the bushes. But
You get any Australian bushweed?
Yeah, it was trash. It was straight trash. It was all like it was all moldy and
That's
red,
like
and it was
Chicago hay.
just not the business at all. I got sick from it.
You're like, fuck that, I'm coming back.
Exactly.
Scotty,
My grandma was alive. She was because we have family in Australia. She was coming to visit her eldest, because my eldest aunt and uncle, they live out in Australia. And I told her to bring me some Swishers because whatever they had there was trash. But
yeah,
they're
their
like,
tobacco
"Oh, what are you
shops are
doing?"
trash, bro. Yeah.
We're spoiled in America. People don't really understand all the stuff that we have in America. We're stupid.
The leaves
spoiled.
we have here, man, so lucky.
Not just that, just everything we have here. We're stupid spoiled. That's why a lot of
Yeah.
people feel confident to
We're
talk
not-
shit
we're
about other
about to be-
places because they've never really been to other places and seen the life that they live. And over
know,
here, we
man.
kind of just live in a bubble.
And you think with blockchain adoption, you think it's gonna keep being that way where or is it gonna be a level playing field throughout the world now?
I think,
Everybody's a third world country.
I think I think it's kind of like
You're a third
leveling,
world
where it's
country.
like
Everyone without Zerks.
yeah, like people are like a lot of people in America are now facing poverty, right? Because of how everything is going down. So I think it's kind of like, you know, wealthy folks are going to start doing business abroad more than they already do today because they're going to have more resources and be cheaper. Like for example, like Apple's manufacturing assembly moved to India, and then a lot of things that we get are assembled or moved to China. So I don't know how that's really going to work out with tariffs. That's the thing I don't think people really understand. We cheer for tariffs because we think we're going to get rid of taxes, but someone has to take on the burden one way or the other, whether it's, you know, the company or the people. But tariffs just moves that burden to the people, where we just pay for stuff and the price of everything goes up. So it might seem like yeah, no taxes, but at the same time, like, you know, someone has to forfeit the bill at some point in time down the chain.
Blue Crew, it's been a while. Dust off your fucking bloody wrenches and knock this fool out. AI Bull, WIF, MPS, yo, Jungle Fam. There's the bait tweet, and then now we got the shill. Friends find MPS a pioneer.
right. Wow.
Yeah, just fucking cut his head off. MPS is a movement harnessing blockchain. How about you fuck yourself? How about that, AI Bull? How about
Yeah,
that?
that's definitely a bot.
There's bot shill. Cut that.
I mean, dude, get ready. The androids are going to try to keep coming in, though, man.
Step up, Blue Crew, and cut that fool out. Go ahead.
Someone said something about Utah. Utah's hella nice.
Dude, I was just gonna I was looking just
And you can have multiple wives there.
I was thinking about Colorado. Colorado's pretty, bro. If you go on the coast part, it's pretty nice.
Yep, there we go, right there. The KJV forever. God is the best artist. The Utah mountains look sick. We drove cross country a few times. Never been back to Texas since boot camp. It was hot as hell and humid in San Antonio. So there you go.
Humid
I
in
think that's Air Force, right? Air Force boot camp. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to one park down there in Utah, and they had it where you can just fill up your own water from the springs at one of these parks.
What?
Yeah,
Bro.
it's hella sick.
The best
need
water
that in my
bro.
life.
They got hella lakes and little ponds everywhere. It's hella nice in Utah.
Bro.
That someone just brought up a really interesting point, and it was actually pretty true if you think about it. Like, there's a reason why no one is on the western side of America, because most of the stuff on the western side of America is either federally owned, and there's a whole bunch of military stuff on the western side, and then on the eastern side is more like, you know, CIA and all that stuff is on that portion of the planet. And then if you go, like, I think there was in the middle, we have a massive ass satellite dish that talks to Australia, which talks to everything else. So if like, for example, if we were to take over Greenland, there's like, it would be crazy, because not only would we own the whole northern hemisphere, but it would be crazy. It would be like a fortress of America. It would be
But
wild.
nerdy, you would have to go through Canada.
It'd be so wild. But if, like, look, think about it, like Alaska already touches basically Russia. they're really close to each other, right? So if
Mhm.
you were to take over Canada and then take over Greenland, you're safe from both the Russian side on the left and the right side, and you're basically like you're stupid secure at that point. That's why I think that's all really about.
It's like Risk, man.
Yeah,
The good old Risk battles. You know?
Those would take like 2 days, huh?
Metal
that?
Chew.
The Risk game that I remember playing with my
Nah.
family, and we
Not if
started
you know
in
what the
morning.
fuck you're doing. I'll zap
I
your
didn't
ass
know
out in
what
a few
I-
hours.
Zap him out, bro.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
Metal
there's a,
Chew.
Got
Metal Chew, help me out, fam. Have y'all on Uphold had the app restrict your account for a period? Do you know how long it usually lasts after you complied with them? Bro, all of them glitch out like that. Like I had Uphold they kicked my bank card the other day. What the fuck? For what reason? Like it makes no
Uphold,
sense.
especially if you had any issues with your email. Like, I think I got one of my email hacked into, and then that triggered the Uphold shit. So I was off of Uphold for like over a year. Coinbase, I've been out for 2 years, bro. I've done like 5 tickets, and it's under they both said under review for a long time. So fuck Coinbase, bro. I don't give a
Fuck Coinbase,
with
yeah. That fool
You
was
know.
right next to Trump too, that bald-headed fuck. He stole all our songbirds.
Oh, it with a vengeance, bro.
Oh, Lex Luthor.
But check it out. I mean, to me that solidifies Songbird, bro. No one would steal it if Songbird was just a nothing burger.
Yeah,
Right.
and it
And
wasn't
gave
just
every-
like a mill. It wasn't just like a mill or two. It was like several fucking $1 million worth of songbird.
He stole it,
Yeah.
dude.
That's super shit.
Songbird was 15%, right, of your ZRK,
Yeah,
Hey, Cat.
right? Because the initial
it was 1-to-1,
flare
right?
drop, the initial flare drop matched your Songbird drop, and then you were supposed to get more of the flares before they went to the DeFi way.
Straight
But
stole
was
it.
15%. Yeah, they stole.
That's why it's all about XRP right there.
Exactly, bro. There's so much surrounding XRP. It's not even funny, dude.
Fuck yeah. XR Pisces. Uphold took forever on one of my big Caspa transfers, but eventually solved it. There you go.
I never really had a problem with Uphold or Coinbase. Everything
look
seems to
at
work.
Well, Lottie freaking Dawbag. Woo. Yeah.
But I don't really mess with them that much, so that might be why.
Right. Hey, did you guys
Smart.
see H-bar flipped algo for, I mean, maybe still, like the last day or so?
Nice.
Look,
Yeah, I got a little bit of
actually,
algo
though,
for-
when you look at the top 50, I mean, the heavyweights are all moving up in the top 50, dude. Like,
Yep.
the list is getting pretty legit. So, what did you say? H bar?
Yeah, H-bar flipped algo. And algo's always been ahead of H-bar as long as I've seen. So I bought some
Nah.
algo.
Yeah, it's way ahead of Algo. Is in the 30s, I think.
It's in the it's like 20 cents today.
Nice.
Algo's 40.
That's a great value.
Number 45. H bar is number 12.
Let's go.
H-bar, dang man. I was wrong about H-bar. I sold all my H-bar, but fortunately put in ZERPs. And now I'm buying back my H-bar. It's all right. Went to the right place.
XRP, $123 billion market cap. H bar's $8 billion. Algo's still a baby, bro. Like Algo is VeChain is $2 billion. Algo is $1.7 billion.
Maybe
Algo
more.
would take. It's almost it's like 80x just to get to the level of XRP with Algo.
Right.
Nice.
Everything's deep red right now.
Yeah.
Market. I'm looking for some money right now. Give me a second.
Yay.
XDC, 975 million.
Hey, XDC is not an American company, right? It's Singapore or something?
Singapore, yes.
Yeah, XDC is Singaporean or something like that. Yep.
Here's back to the Russia thing. Sorry to cut you off, nerdy. If U.S. gets Greenland, it will have a good point to watch Russia's sub movements. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a I think it was in Norway or something like that. There is a they have a nuclear facility. I mean for nukes. So I think the whole point is basically like America wants only America to have nuclear weapons and no one else can.
Of course.
That sounds right.
Makes sense.
Nobody's surprised. Like,
Sounds fair.
Find up them Jeeps.
Look at that cigarette.
That looks like a fucking sage.
I mean, even
that's ridiculous.
Even the oil, we still.
I know it's
we ain't using our oil. Like we're not using shit here. Like,
yeah.
Drill, baby, drill.
Coffee energy.
I guess electric motors, EV vehicles need oil to lube their spindles. Fuck. Tyron Copeland, I don't care how much Congress gives clarity. Coinbase will 100% shut down every bull run.
You can count on that, man.
Yeah.
That's why you just converted to a stable coin.
Oh, man.
Man, that Coinbase CEO sucks, dude.
There's even
He's
a fee.
He's such a downer.
Yeah.
He's such an idiot. That whole BTC thing, shut the heck up.
The thing I don't understand about the whole stablecoin thing is that isn't there a fee to convert from crypto to stablecoin? And then there's a fee to convert it back.
Oh.
There's too many fees. There's way too many fees. It makes no
Well,
sense.
technically, still,
Too
it's
many
a
hoops.
It's a taxable event until they take taxes out of crypto.
And they boost the spread on crypto too, a certain percentage. So you're not even getting the market price.
Yeah.
as long as
they
long as this opens up competition, even the swaps everything will get cheaper as far as sending money. But if a select few hoard and fucking buy out and regain all the power, then nothing's really going to change. But as long as this opens up competition to make it easier to compete, it's only going to be better in the long run.
You know, another factor is that if United States will, they will, because we have an eCash Act that's already a bill already being proposed. But whenever we do switch to a digital dollar, which is inevitable at this point, then stable coins kind of just go out the window. You don't really need them at that point because you're kind of just doing it directly. Now you would need stable coins to, for example, if you have like a smart contract out of a house, it would be priced in a stable coin, and then you would convert it. You would cash out into your, your digital fiat. But
wouldn't
I think stable coins are more for tokenization more than anything else, because if you're gonna send value around the world, or you want people to use your money, and they can use stable coins, but at the same time you could just use fiat for the same thing. The only thing that's limiting people right now is the fact that you need a bank and all this regulation and all this other stuff. But that's what I'm saying. Like
is it gonna? I mean, this might be a stupid question, but is fiat gonna get in line with the stable coin, or is stable coin gonna be in line with the fiat? Stable coin's stable, right? So wouldn't it be the fiat like mimicking the RLUSD or something like that?
Yeah. So if you have a digital currency, like if you have a digital dollar, you don't necessarily need a stable coin at that point. I think what's really going down is the same new liberal order that was planned in 1947, how they're basically each nation trades in their own native currency, and if they want to, settle and whatever, that's where the stable coin comes in, because it's the single hop that does everything.
Who do you think is going to
wouldn't the XRP work between those two interoperable? Wouldn't XRP just be the interoperability between their own currencies? Of course, I mean, keeping their own.
I can see it you being used for foreign exchange more than anything.
Right.
But we'll see how that goes. But at the same time, like, anyone can build this using Hyperledger, and that doesn't even need a token.
Also, stable coins aren't all that stable because we've seen a few decouple.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff is just, it's overdone and it's unnecessary. I feel like they're just overcomplicating it just to, you know, basically trick people and for people to create these fantastical narratives that are probably not even real. Well, most of them are not even real.
I mean, Tether, that's solely based on keeping Bitcoin up. I mean, that's basically
the
only reason they keep it is to keep Bitcoin moving. You know.
Well, most of Tether is just treasury bills, and Bitcoin is just people that are just buying debt. They're just buying the debt back through Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But it's like it's basically like laundering money. They're just washing money through Bitcoin.
Right. Totally. I don't understand the whole like politicalization, whatever that word is, politics behind Bitcoin. I mean, anyone who has half a brain, you know, in that cabinet can see what it is. You know. I don't know, but that's an
XR
old
Pisces.
story.
Will more merch be added in the future, ZRK? But yeah, we just eliminated a bunch, dude. We had so much shit on there, but I think we need to add the colors so you can get any color you want, and that could be done. But you know, we might add stuff here and there. But we just cleaned it up. We had way too much shit on there. And
Apex.
Nina Blossom, $8 cash app. Appreciate you, Nina. Right guy.
Get your ass
I think we're gonna make an exception for the one more on the screen, and that's Apex. There's a link in the chat, Apex. If you click it, you can join us.
And you guys could buy a cheap domain for your merch store. A domain name.
Ooh.
Like ZRKBusters.store or something like that. Mine's Bagman.store.
Oh, damn.
And then send me the link and I'll add it to your page.
Oh, shit.
I just wanted to get back to the like why is they overcomplicating it? I think they have to for the problem to arrive and then for the solution to be, you know, like
ushered in.
Right. It has we're still in the world of silos, right? Like old Ripple talk where it's like they say that like Bitcoin is a silo, Ethereum is a silo. Like we still live in this siloed world of payment systems and, you know, just creating more stable coins, creating all these like, you know, things. So it's just more silos, and we just need the problem to happen where it needs to be an interoperating solution or something that's like seamless, right? That it can just be the standard, right?
Yeah.
That nobody has to think about.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bensent, he said during the crypto summit that we're going to keep United States the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stable coins to do that. So I think that basically blends into the neoliberal order of pool clearing. That's basically what that is. Like how you get people to use. That's the difference between the two. Is that with fiat you need to have is through banks, but if a stable coin is through a private company, then that's different. It difference that with legislation, because anyone can have a wallet and just neo banking, exactly, and you can just everyone will just trade with their stable coins. But if you wanted to get a bank, then you would have to go through that route. But at the same time, in order to do any of that stuff, you're gonna have to KYC yourself. So that's where digital identity and all that stuff come into play.
Exactly. And that's going to be part of the crypto regulations, right? Is like, okay, well, if you guys like crypto so much and you love everything being on chain, you guys got to be on chain too.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, oh, wait, what? Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's a chip.
But
Shout
it
out
will,
to,
Ruth. In the future, you are the payments.
Crypto Navigator 11.
What up, Navi?
It's Crypto Navigator.
Living the life right now.
He's on the beach.
I'm gonna hop off today, guys, a little early. I'm gonna grab my girl today, but
yeah, it's too nice of a day to sit around here fucking around. It's perfect. Yeah.
Plus, we lost an hour.
See you guys tomorrow night, Illuminati Nights.
Ooh.
Got one more from Jax. Get ready.
Ah,
Yeah.
those are
Sounds
tight,
low, but
bro.
yeah, they're
Sounds like
pretty cool,
Jackson
man.
bullish.
Hell yeah. Someone is, man. All right.
He's coming down to Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm bringing with me, man.
What time is
on
the
this
show
one.
tomorrow, Uncle Buster?
6:30
East Coast, West Coast.
PST.
Okay, so
West
9
Coast glitch.
Shut up, glitch.
It's always West Coast.
Have a good day.
Florida monkey. Good night. Good day.
Thank you guys, man.
All right, Uncle Buster. Peace.
Bro.
Bruh.
If these banks don't use XRP and the U.S. Treasury just holding XRP but not buying, where's the utility? Tell them, Tyron. Tell them.
Oh, I found it. Yay. Sauce time.
FBI looking for Nerdy and Fuma. Fucking tech nerds.
Hey, OG said Nerdy was auditioning to be the king.
That paper crown.
Bearable guy's looking for a new king, I think. So there you go.
Let me see if I can share this sauce and show you guys what the hell I'm on about.
Ooh. Got the
Do it, bro.
Got the ragu.
Yeah, right here. So this was hold on, let me send this. So this was basically
Economica.
yeah, this was May 1943, and then right here, New Liberal Order by Alan G.B. Fisher. And if you go down to it, right here, multilateral clearing, and it says scroll down, it talks about clearing. It says there's a little difficulty in organizing a clearing of this sort to cover trade between any two countries.
Bro, 43.
Yeah, and hold on, real quick.
43.
Right here, huh?
1943.
Yeah, 1943. None of this is new. It's all old as hell. Let me make this bigger for you guys.
Bro, you're from the 1900s, bro.
I am from the 1900s. This is true.
Wow, time traveler.
Right here.
Rotisserie bears.
So let's assume from a start that there's a certain advantage to be gained from settling international payments for goods and services by way of clearing. Importer in country A pays the goods he buys from country B by handling over to the clearing authority in his own country a sum of A money which is deemed to discharge his debt. The exporter in country B receives from the clearing authority in his country an equivalent of some B money which is deemed to satisfy his claim. There's little difficulty in organizing a clearing of this sort to cover trade between any two countries, not only because payments for goods and services, patent and copyrights, but also divided interest in an amortization payments. Sorry, I can't read that. Can settle over clearing. His bilateral clearing exert a strong tendency unless counteracting measures are taken and equalize. So basically goes down to how can we solve this? The question is, can we have multilateral clearing? The central problem for multilateral clearing can be stated as the following. Assume that there's, because we go into it and there's right here, yeah. So this is the thing, multilateral clearing, and this is basically cited as the New Liberal Order, and this was all planned in 1943. So nothing that is going on today is anything new. And then the taking over of Canada and stuff is part of the Great Union, the Great Northern Union. The solution that we might offer is called pool clearing. It works as follow. Every country sets up an independent agency called the National Clearing Fund. The various national clearing funds agree among themselves as a rate of exchange by which each currency to be deemed to be related to all other currencies. And that's basically a stable coin. That's basically what they're describing here. Importers of, and that's what I'm saying. This is where XRP could come in. Well, it won't be XRP directly. It would be RLUSD that's facilitating the conversions of everything. And I think that's why they said that the United States dollar would reach, what did David Sachs say? That they would use stable coins to do so. So basically this is the plan all along, and it has been.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I was trying to bring up to people's attention. That whatever's going down today, it's nothing new. It's been planned out since the 40s.
Bro, is that a white sun?
It's an eyeball.
Damn, nerdy.
I don't see any
Yeah, bro.
chemtrails, bro. The skies are clear, are they? Chemtrails?
I mean, if you look in the background, there's like a little fog. But yeah, there's no they're already falling, but yeah, there's no chemtrails today, basically.
Bro, so the clearing, this whole shit got written in 1943, bro.
Yeah.
But you're crazy. Nerdy.
And there's no Riddlers or any person that's telling you any of that, right? It's because they're all part of this promotional group to promote these assets so people can just get on board. It's not like, like you need some kind of advertising for all this stuff.
Bro.
That's why the promotion of Bitcoin is so hard, right? Like, oh, don't ever sell it, blah blah blah. But it's all about increasing that wealth gap.
Yep. I heard about the liberal
FML
several times, like in conspiracy theories and shit. Like they go back to it a lot and say that it kind of turned into the New World Order from the
New Liberal Order.
New Liberal Order.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hey, speaking of chemtrails, my buddy, he worked for RFK for a while. He's the guy that got me into ZRKs back in like 2020, and he's like a chemtrail specialist and just had like some interview with Nicole Shanahan on her channel. So I hope that they're working on that stuff, that aspect too, hopefully for the country, or it's part of their psyop. There's probably no hope in it.
Bro.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's hella nice out right now. We're in the 63 with a nice cool breeze out here.
Nice. That's
Skies
sweet.
are clear here in York, Pennsylvania. Run it, Drew. Run it, Drew Smith. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cloudy in Texas.
if you want to go more into it, the XRP ledger is based off of it was a system that was created in Japan in 1973, I believe. And then that system is basically what the XRP ledger is based off of. It was called the Zengai system, but it wasn't 24/7, and they made it 24/7. And I think that ties into David Short's doing stuff out there, because he used to work for the NSA, I believe.
Damn.
Yeah, and then all the war and everything that's happening today with Israel and Gaza and all the other stuff is basically Bush Senior. He was in charge of the CIA before he became president.
Yeah, didn't he? Wasn't it his term during the JFK?
Yeah, he was the one who started the war in Iraq and all that stuff, and then Bush, then Junior pushed it, and then Clinton pushed it, and then Obama pushed it, and now Trump's continuing the push.
I was wondering
everywhere in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I was wondering if when all that JFK files come out, if like they were going to change all the Bush International Airport, Bush Boulevard, and all that shit to like normal names after they find out that he's the one that was behind all of it.
Yeah, it gets real deep. Like Hillary was the one. So it was one of Clinton's ideas to basically work with the Saudis and everyone to create Al Qaeda. That's all basically Israel and Saudis that did all that, and then they moved people to. They basically tried to take over. They made Pakistan their breeding grounds, and then that's where everything just grew from there. And then Obama came in and they created ISIS. So basically, everything that is happening right now is because they wanted to topple Gaddafi and Saddam, and by toppling them, they created this craziness within that region because they're the one that were keeping everything in check, and now they're basically trying to just control everything again.
Yeah, I think the Joe Katz name is from his NSA ties.
Yeah. So a lot of this stuff that is happening, it's all government. It's all United States government agendas. It's not like, it's some miraculous new thing that's going to, we're going to save the world or whatever. It's just the same agenda that's continuing. That's fine. It's just finalizing at this point.
Bullish.
Yeah.
Hey, panel and community. What up, bullish choices? Happy Sunday. Happy coffee time. I think we're gonna go outside and play today. I think we're gonna cut this bit short.
Get some sunlight.
Yeah, I'm about some sunlight. Look at me. I'm like pasty. I'm like translucent, bro. I need some sun. You guys want to cut it or what? What do you think?
You can cut it. I'm gonna go eat breakfast.
Let's fucking go, dude. Any last words? Anybody want to jump on last minute and fucking waste our time?
Moon Party, April 26th. Grab your tickets.
Nice. We'll probably jibber jabber in the backstage here. We love you guys dearly. Yeah, you just got here, plumbing. How about you join the chat? We're still live. You got time. I want to hear you rant. I haven't heard you rant in a while. There we go. Trust no one.
Exactly. Everyone's a shill.
Yep. Run it, bro. Run it. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get off here, and I hope everyone has a good Sunday. Happy coffee time. Thanks for joining us. We do have 2 more shows. So Monday night, 6:30, you heard Buster earlier. Bluminati Nights. We talk about specifically Bluminati and other projects on the XRP Ledger. And you can watch that. It's a pretty good one. And that's tomorrow night, PST, 6:30 PST on Uncle Buster's channel, which is this one. And then also on Tuesday night, we do XRP Boardroom at 5:55 p.m. And that's our other channel, or our other show. So please join us. And that one you can join. On Bluminati Nights, we don't really let people join. So keep that open. Plumbing, $20. Boom. Shout out. Thank you, brother. He said, fuck y'all. Here's $20. Right on. 2 weeks. D-Cartel, 2 weeks. Yeah, no, I don't even know, bro. I hope we get a little dip. We can buy our last bags, but who fucking cares, dude? I'm tired of this shit. So I'm ready to fucking unplug. Let's go. But if you guys want to check out Texas and watch, actually be there in chum and rub elbows with all of us, we do have a moon party coming up, April 26th. It's creeping up on us. It's March 9th right now. So got another solid month. But yeah, think about it. Austin, apparently, according to Remy, it's a beautiful fucking drive.
Yeah, it's a nice drive. It's a nice city.
So if you want to drive it, let's run it. And then Tex-Mex, I'm down.
They got a river that runs through the middle of the city too. You just jump in the water and drive over it.
Something that just hit me is that with national pool clearing, isn't that where we got Mr. Pool from the get-go? Ponder on that one.
Damn, son. Where'd you find that one? Beautiful. Love it. Pick up another bag. Jam 2.1. Let's go. Dexter Allen. Peace, people. Thank you, brother.
Peace.
Hello, humans. AI cat. XRP Ledger. Yep.
Hello, AI kitty.
We have the official link, xrpbags.link/moon party. That's where you can see all the deets and get your tickets and all that. I don't know. Is that VIP sold out or what?
No, we got the last batch. There's still a few left, but that'll be the last one.
There you go. Get your tickets. Moon party.
Gremlin's the final batch.
Let's go.
Yep. XRP is king. No, actually, Nerdy's king. He's the burger king.
Nerdy's the king.
Go to Zed. Led. Do you think the price is set out the gate? Hell yeah, it is. 30 mil. It's real. Believe it.
Yeah. Yep. Led Zeppelin right there. Led Zeppelin. You think the price is set out the gate? Yeah, for sure. They're just fucking with us. They want everybody
100%.
to sell. And
hey, can I ask you guys one more question before we all leave?
$5.
Yeah.
I got
$5.
Sorry. That thing with Brad in the corner. You think it was good or bad? See, he's in the front with the guys, but so was Michael Saylor. But
Good.
Brad was on the corner, hidden away.
It was
Well,
good, bro.
if you look
It
at
was good, but it's kind of weird that he was on the like you could
not
hardly-
really, because Brad was on the side of all the regulators and people in government, while Sailor was on the side of all the business people.
The fucking
Oh, okay.
clowns.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he had John.
Clowns were on the right. That
Cool.
Even the Winklevosses and shit. Like what?
Yeah, those idiots. These
Bro.
guys are turncoats.
It's just funny, man, to see that. It's like fucking like Arnold Schwarzenegger being the governor of California. Like that's how fucking clowny it is.
It was.
The Winklevosses. Yeah, the Winklevosses that supposedly created Bitcoin or Facebook, whatever. They fucking are literally like at the crypto table. Like what?
Yeah, it's like the bear pictures. It's pretty cool.
That's
If you
the
know
real
what you know-
people that run America. That's your 1%ers.
If you know what you know really about Facebook and it being a DARPA project and all that, fucking what's his face? Zuckerberg is a fucking clown puppet. So are the Winklevosses because they're
Yeah.
part of that story. So make that make sense. Make it make sense.
Sailor's the big clown though, man, juggling his balls.
Oh, he's on some amphetamines, dude, or something.
He is a
He is a
nut, dude.
tweaky little fuck, dude.
He's a weirdo for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Oh, without further ado, we're going to call it today. Go ahead and go get some sunshine, people. Stop talking online like a bunch of degenerates.
Yeah,
go
go
get
touch
some
grass.
sunshine. What's that?
Go touch grass.
Go touch grass. Go ground yourself. I'm about
grass.
to. Yeah.
Hug a tree.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
It's been beautiful.
What?
It's been beautiful here. Get some sunshine. Let's go. Let's go. Have a great day. Have a great week, everybody. Blue Crew.
Have a
love
great
you.
week, everybody. See you at the moon party.
Love you, Blue Crew.
Get some real light and no more of that blue light filter. Blue light.
Dude, my house.
Diamond Hands, you want to lead us out, bro? You got a prayer? Make it extra bullish.
Heck yeah. Here we go. Lord Jesus, in the name of God, we pray for a happy Sunday for family and friends and for healthy relationships, Lord. And help us stay focused. Help us stay focused on you, that you are the price. All this other stuff is just noise, and let us just use it for our monetary reasons, but let us focus on you for life and the true meaning of love. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Jesus' name. Amen.
Woo! Amen.
He said, woo!
Moon party!
Hear ye noble citizens and seekers of legend. On the grand eve of April 26th, 2025, beneath the radiant glow of the lunar sphere, the illustrious Rich Ducks family and the enigmatic Illuminati shall converge in the heart of Austin, Texas, under a celestial tapestry of starlight and destiny. Prepare to witness a gathering like no other, a night where opulence meets mystery and ancient valor intertwines with futuristic wonder. Come enjoy the feast, music, and booze as we embark on an epic journey where every step echoes with the promise of adventure, and every moment is destined to be written into the annals of time. Raise your voices, gather your kin, and let the chronicles of this enchanted moon party be forever sung in the halls of legend. For on this night, unity and revelry shall reign supreme.
Moon party! Moon party! Welcome to the party. This a moon party. Hey, this a moon party. Hey, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. This a moon party. This a moon party. Moon party. Moon party.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.